Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Friday, the 27th of July, 2012. For today's reading, I'm going to be calling on the animal medicine card to see what animal medicine theme is working with us for Friday as we head into the weekend. And also the Angel Tarot deck. This deck is new to me. I know it's not new to some of the other readers who've been using it actually for a while, but I'm going to work with that one today for this last weekend of July. So let's see what's going on and what the cards' messages have to say to us today. So the animal medicine that came out for today is owl. And in the book, the descriptive theme for owl medicine is deception. And as in being able to see deception that might be taking place. Okay. Now the owl as an animal is nocturnal. It's really around in the nighttime when everything's dark. And for most of us, we are uncomfortable in the dark. We really can't operate in the dark. But the medicine of owl is one that operates very well. It can see very clearly in the dark, and that's what gives it an advantage to be able to catch its prey, because it's unsuspecting. Prey can't see it or hear it coming around. Now, what the energy medicine of owl brings to us, or is helping us with today, is that ability to be able to really see into things and to see clearly, and see into the darkened areas of either our lives or things that are going on in darkness and secret that need to be brought to our awareness. Okay? And owls have been associated with those who would be considered witches or sorcerers. If you think of the Harry Potter example, Harry always had an owl with him. Owls do, to a large degree, represent wisdom, because they help those who work with them and use their medicine to see the truth of things. And we have Angel saying hello to us today. You helping out with the owl medicine, huh? Come on, scoot out of the way. So today, owl is sharing that bit of its power and medicine with you. And again, there's an element here, just kind of like with the weasel that we got, or the fox, I should say. That element of silent observation, to really see what is going on, to bring your awareness to something. So owl medicine today is helping us to see the underlying truth of what's really going on, either the truth within yourself, within a situation that you're dealing with, or with a person that you are dealing with. So owl is lending you its ability to see truthfully that way. It's part of what makes owl medicine very wise. They see clearly to the truth of things where other people are deceived. That's why it has the theme of deception. It's really not that owl is deceiving anybody, but it speaks to its ability to see through deception. And that's what it's lending you today. So maybe just, in your dealings, and it's not a surprise to me that this comes up, because we have the Mercury retrograde energy going on, okay? And sometimes that energy, especially in terms of buying electronics and communications and leases and contracts. That's why I say it's not a good time, because Mercury retrograde can be a little bit of a smoke and mirrors kind of time. It just means that there may be pieces of information that are missing, that you haven't been made aware of, or that you weren't told. Okay, so owl medicine is coming in today to help you see and pay extra attention to that. Okay, he's lending you his energy to be able to see the real truth. So you might find today that you're extra observant about things. or maybe remind yourself to be a little bit more observant, look at the details, check dates, make sure all the, as they say, all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed kind of thing. Double check dates, double check amounts, read the fine print kind of thing. And just notice what your own, clairvoyance, what your own curiosity and energy are drawn to. Why do I keep looking at this particular little thing, this little detail? It may hold important information for you. So, know that that's owl medicine playing a role today and helping you to become aware. On certainly a larger scale, it may be, owl may be showing us that there's awarenesses that are going to come to us today. Or we may find out about things that maybe, say, the mainstream media, didn't make us aware of. Things that are important, are significant. So, or things going on in a government or something that the government is doing. So, know that it has a broader scale than just your, your personal day-to-day life, although it's certainly playing a role in there too. So that's a little bit of owl, what owl's coming to help us out with today. All right, let's see what the angel oracle cards, what the angels want to say to us through these oracle cards today, or these tarot cards. Big deck. Call upon the... All right, there's one that spilled out, and we know how I love choosing that way. I'm waiting for one that spills out. This is the Ten of Earth, and it does say a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Okay? So, it has very much to do with, tending to family-related things. I feel like it speaks to maybe some of you out there who are heading off on a family vacation this weekend, and maybe doing things, maybe it's a family vacation really geared towards the kids. So they can play and have fun. In some way, maybe you're engaged in that today. In other ways, maybe part of your thing is, taking it easy. It's a reminder, as it says here, of financial security. So it's I feel like a confirmation, a reminder to us to, relax and enjoy what you have going on in your family life. And it's a card of real security. I mean, the Earth definitely is a suit that has to do with the day-to-day things. And for some of you, it may be payday. That's why it's coming up. Part of the theme of the card is financial security. But it's, also about being grateful for the little things that show up for you. And again, I want to refer to the fact that this is, a time of Mercury retrograde. And, Mercury retrograde has its, it has its things to, positive things to teach us. It's a great time to relax, rejuvenate, reorder or reorganize the things in your home, which is maybe what this speaks to today. But it can also be, at times, be very frustrating when we have to deal with things, like technology crashing and having to, resend emails or reboot computers, and, having to return to places because we forgot, return to the grocery store because you forgot something, getting rerouted in traffic that you didn't expect, or being rerouted in a way that you didn't expect. So it's, when those frustrations come up, it's a card like this that it's, we tend to, one of the ways that we deal with that, once we get past the frustration, once we've exercised it out, is we get back to being grateful, and which very much has to do with, finding the things in day-to-day life that we are grateful for, that we're happy to have. And but this is even more than that. It's about finding the magic in the little things in life, which we often get by looking at the way children approach life. So it's, I feel like it's a card of contentedness in some ways. And I'm going to look in the book a little bit because I'm not as familiar with this. It says, abundance and financial security are at hand. You've established a lasting foundation of success in business. With this success come feelings of freedom, material comforts, satisfaction in your accomplishments, and the capacity to enjoy yourself are now or will soon be yours. Still, it's important to appreciate the little things in life. Your family life is strong, secure, and peaceful. This may include your blood relatives, a chosen family, or a community of people to whom you strongly relate. You draw great comfort from those around you and know that you've been extremely blessed. So what the phrase that goes through my head with that card is, for maybe a lot of you today, you're going to be counting your blessings. Again, looking around at what you do have, which is something that we often do if there's been something very devastating that's happened. And we've certainly had events recently, like the shooting in Anaheim, the incident in Colorado. And what that does for us is make us truly appreciate, thank God, for my kids, my family, I have a roof over my head. It makes us very grateful for all the little things that we have in life, because we come to that understanding. It's like, gee, anything could happen anytime. But, and that feeling comes up in more than just incidents of volatility, like, in those events. I had heard of someone who was attending a concert and a tree branch fell above their head, knocked the guy in the head, and that was the end of his life. It was a really completely random event, but and a kind of a freakish random event. But it's one of those things that reminds us of, to feel grateful for the things that we do have in our life. So, that's part of what that card is speaking to today. And like I said, the abundance piece of it may be that it's payday for some people, or you might be receiving a big check in the mail, maybe even unexpectedly. So, and, I know it might seem contrary to what the owl medicine has to say, like, being aware of deceptions going on. It may not be, as I said, in your personal life. Owl may be bringing your awareness to other things in other areas. And owl is very much about wisdom, which does have to do with understanding the cycles of life and feeling grateful for what we do have in the moment. So, and it can even being grateful be, they can be tied in the sense of, feeling grateful that we are, seeing the truth of things for us. So those are our messages for today. And I just want to take another quick look at them and ask the angels if there's any other last hits that they want to give me on it, although we're heading up almost on 15 minutes now, so I don't want to make this video too long. Now, as I look at the Ten of Earth card, I do get a little thing about enjoying the colors. There's a lot of different colors in this. There's rainbow colors, greens, purples, blues, pinks. Really having that intense awareness of the colors of nature, being outdoors today, enjoying the beauty of nature, being in awe of it. And, it may have very much to do with enjoying the animals that you encounter. And maybe you're someone who is very much associated with owls. Maybe you see a lot of them around you. It's said that people who have a lot of owls around them have a very, a real kinship with the animal, and maybe use its medicine, have some of that medicine naturally with them. Well, it speaks well, I think, going into the weekend. So I hope you have a lovely Friday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care.